Hi, my beautiful Leos. I'm a Leo Ascendant, so I always get really excited for our reading. This is your guided messages for this upcoming week, November 25th. Now, I did do the general reading, but these are just the energy and guidance that's coming in for Leo's energetic makeup specifically. So, whether you're sun, moon, or ascendant, please check this out. If it doesn't resonate, please be sure to check your other signs. So, this is to see what the divine has to say for this upcoming week, the energies that are coming in, the guidance for us, and how we can best use these energies. So, let's get started. Ooh, that came right up. I just asked the divine what light and guidance they have for the energy of Leos for this upcoming week, November 25th. Spirit, please bless us with guidance for Leos. Ooh, I feel like there's a little tingling on the top of my head. They're with us. What would you like Leos to know? Wonderful. I'm just going to get some clarity cards here. Okay. So for you, Leos, it looks like you guys have just come out of perhaps an emotional time in your life. There might have been something that you had to walk away from, move forward from for your own health, your own benefit, your own highest good. And if any of you guys are doubting if you did the right thing, I'm going to say yes. Because really, there was a lot of burnout with whatever you're doing. This could have been a romantic relationship, and it could, of course, been business relationships. It could have been family, but it definitely had an emotional component. Now, I don't feel like this is really, really recent. It could have happened like a month or more ago, but it does feel like you're at a particular phase where you're at least able to recognize the lessons, why you did it, because in the beginning it's pain, emotional pain is like a death. It feels like, oh, we're not thinking clearly. But the universe is saying this week, especially after this Mercury retrograde and all the, the shit and the stuff that came up for us to just revisit and reevaluate and reassess all that jazz. This week, you really are beginning to see with the Five of Cups that there is a reason for it, that there's blessings in it, that there is really something that you were meant to learn from it. It might have been a pattern in some way. And you guys are recovering from some form of burnout. Okay, so it's kind of like, you know what? I learned my lessons. I'm going to take the blessings. I'm going to take the love. And I'm going to leave the rest. If I recognize that there's bitterness or anger and stuff, understandable. I would really suggest for you guys to decompress. I'm all for therapy, maybe some EMDR, chakra clearing and balancing. If you guys ever need any guidance on that, let me know. I'll send you a ton of YouTube links that I've used personally. I think are great. So this week, there really is a focus on activity for you, Leos, big time, especially in regards to your creative endeavors. This can be your own business. This can be your own projects. This can be your own ventures in some way. Now, when we're emotional, we tend to we throw ourselves into stuff. Leos, that might be a lot of going out and being with friends, throwing ourselves into work, creativity, whether you're getting into art and you're painting all the time, whether you're doing YouTube videos and you're doing all your YouTube videos, whether you're landscaping and you're throwing yourself in your yard all the time. It is really good to be outside when you're like this, by the way. But this week is all about balance. You guys have brilliant new insights this week with the Ace of Michael, which is the Ace of Swords. The clarity card I got for this was the King of Cups. And so this tells me, guys, you are entering into a much more peaceful, mature, open-hearted space this week. So maybe you guys, after we go through stuff, we try to jump back into other relationships or we try to distract ourselves in some way. But that's not the time to do it, ever, really, because you attract the same thing. But this week, it looks like you guys are finally ready. You're ready to open up. You're ready to let love in, new relationships, new opportunities, creative projects, work, jobs. You're doing it from a space of maturity. You've learned, you've grown. You're not forcing our door open. You're understanding that, okay, I was really burnt out before. Maybe you guys are running around a lot, trying to distract yourself. But this right now, it's like, okay, whether it's opening up, really opening up, getting ready to date again, really opening up and going to put all your energy into your new business, really opening up and really, getting down and dirty with your long-term vision and plans. Big time, you guys are in a much better emotional space this week. So yay. It's amazing and attracting a lot more people who resonate with where you're trying to be at in life. Now, I got some clarity for the King of Gabriel. And what they're saying is with this long-term vision, okay, an example can be a business. Maybe you recognize that you're ready for marriage and children. Maybe you recognize that you want to buy a house and move. Um, Wands tend to be movement, really big movement, action oriented. And what they're saying is with this beautiful vision, this amazing new idea, you're ready for this. You're still kind of coming out of this. So, let's take a slow pace here. The Four of Air is like, okay, and you have the Strength card. And for me as a reader, that's might not be for everybody, but the Strength card for me is breakups. But it's anything that you've done where you really are emotionally healing. Being self-compassionate and being self-loving and patient, but more importantly, building up that confidence. Leo, this is your card. This is your card, the Strength card. So if you guys aren't in that particular emotional space, what they're asking you to do is take some time to really allow this beautiful new space to percolate. No rush. It's going to come in for you. Relax. Don't push. You're still gathering and aligning with who you really are. Everything is going to be brought to you. You don't have to struggle with this. Relax. Think it over. Take your time. So I'm going to get some clarity on this. Right actions for Leo. What is Leo's next right action, creator? King of Ariel. Guys, okay, so this really is, hold on, before I open my mouth, let's get one more clarity card here, and the Queen of Gabriel. Guys, this really is an action-oriented week. It's just making sure that you're going at a pace that doesn't cause emotional burnout, that doesn't cause energetic burnout. Make sure it's coming from this amazing space of creativity. King of Ariel, guys, 2 kings here. Ooh, almost knocked my stuff over. This week, you guys really have a vision for where you want to go, and you mean it, Leos. You're like, screw this. I know what I want. I know who I am. I've been through the gambit. I learned my lesson. I'm going to take it with me. I am ready for healthy emotional relationships. I am ready to really express myself and be in alignment with who I am. I'm not going to play small anymore. I'm not going to shut up. I'm not going to be in abusive relationships. I am going to be the king or queen of my kingdom, and I'm going to see this long-term vision. I'm going to be creative, and I'm going to get going, especially with the King of Ariel here. This is solid foundations, guys. You really are thinking both of these, long-term. This is a theme for so many people. No more short-term gratification. It's short-term sacrifice for long-term gratification, emotionally, spiritually, financially. And guys, everything that you are starting right now, this week, Leos, is going to be very, very successful. Whether it's your creative endeavors, your money, your relationships, any kind of creativity. Right now, the universe is providing you the resources, the people, places, support, and money to create it. It knows what you've been through, Leo. It knows that you've had burnout, and it knows that you have worked really, really hard. Really hard. Especially with the Strength card here. And you still, on some level, are processing. But you know what? You don't have to be at the finish line in order to get something new. You just have to get things going, and the universe will bring things in. I'm going to see if there's any last comments. Is there anything else this week is bringing in for Leo's universe? 10 of Earth, guys. I think this is everything you're looking for wrapped in one. I think they want to reassure you, Leos, that loving relationship, that beautiful home, that successful life, that happiness. The 10 of Earth, it's like your happily ever after card in terms of home and foundation and a happy family life and really enjoying. You're working to live. You're not living to work. You're working, you're growing, you're successful, you're providing a beautiful, loving, and happy space for yourself. You're growing family, whether that's with you and your fur babies, your partner. This is what you're going to get. All the stuff that you went through, Leo, all the stuff that you're still processing. Take your time. If you ever, in the process of growth, if you ever feel overwhelmed, step back, meditate, take a little mini vacay, bathtub, different city, doesn't matter. Get clear with yourself. The universe, King of Water, King of Gabriel, King of Ariel, are you kidding me? You guys have learned your lesson. It's done. It's done. Wrap this up. If we had the World card here, it'd just be kaput. Like, you guys are stepping into healthy romantic relationships. You guys are stepping into amazing times of your career and creativity in terms of vision. And this is everything. This is any kind of big picture. You know, whether it's the home, the family, the traveling, the business, the media, online presence, whatever it is. And the universe is providing everything you need. All you have to do is have faith in your beautiful vision and walk towards it with confidence and self love. Take time out when you need to, but it's all coming to fruition. It's all going to be yours, Leo. Take steps. You've worked hard. You might be like, shit, when is it going to come? I've gone through so much. But steps, get to A to Z. We got to keep walking, right? You're doing beautifully, and you're going to see the manifestation of so much of this week in yourself and then the world around you, what the universe brings in for you, Leo. I hope this serves you guys. Have a beautiful week. If you would like a reading with me, my link will be down below. Take care.